Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, if you're new here, my name is Tori and it is Monday, January the 15th. It's the Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, which we have as a federal holiday in the United States. And so I just got word a few hours ago that the library I work at will be closed for Tuesday because we have an ice storm coming our way. And if you know anything about the southern United States, you know any threat of snow or ice definitely will cause us to shut everything down, which a lot of people laugh at, but I really think it's just because they're jealous, because I too would try to laugh off my jealousy if I worked in a northern state that did not shut down every time there was like 2 inches of snow and I had to go to work in that. The most northern state I've ever lived in, is not very northern, is North Carolina, and we had, I think, 10 inches of snow when I was there, and things were shut down for about a week. And while that was enjoyable because of the break, it was miserable because you couldn't go anywhere, and it was like a little touch and go for a minute. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm cool with living in a place that's like, hey, stay home, don't drive in that. We're not equipped for that. So I figured I would take you along in today and tomorrow in my planners, what I access and everything like that. So this is a to-do list I wrote in my daily. Normally I journal in my dailies in my hobonichi, but I knew I was going to be working from home today. I am starting later than I intended to, but I have also been dealing with sinus issues, so I haven't been feeling like my go get 'em is gone. And so I put away the laundry. I have done that, but I haven't done anything else today. And so I want to start working on some orders that I have through one of my freelance jobs. And then I wanted to, let's go up here first. So I also, where is that dot marker? Here. Okay. I also use this page. I know a lot of people use these as habit trackers, but that's overwhelming to me. So I use this spread as a gratitude tracker. And then down here, I'm going to start using this for like monthly reflections. And then usually I just do top 3 like things that I was grateful for in the month up top. So over here is like my health tracking, and I use symbols on the dates for different meanings, and the meanings are explained out more in my rings, but I track in 3 different places. I track in my hobonichi weeks, my hone, and the rings tracker, because I feel like it will make me feel better. I don't know why I track that many places. I just do. So, yeah. And it's just a yearly bird's eye view of everything that has gone on with health-wise and like my mental health. And so it's something that helps me out a little bit. So this was this past week, and I just had a plan with me about this week that I need to already update because this stuff is canceled for today, or for tomorrow, excuse me. I want to make sure to note that in my spread. I'll do the orange because this washi has a little bit of orange in it. So, that's my dog scratching himself and jingling his collar in the background. So if you heard that, that's what that was. And I put another one down for the rest of the day. And then I'll just put kind of like a explanation up top. Let's see, so alright, and as y'all probably know, these stickers are from Lexington Flair, the laundry stickers. Well, it's already about 5 o'clock, so I want to put use this sad sticker that's kind of crumbled because I wasn't feeling good this morning, so I went back to sleep. And this is from Stationery Pal. I still have not thought of what to put in my this week list. Well, I have, but I haven't added it, I guess is what I was trying to say. I'm trying to get some stuff done on these habit trackers, and I'm thinking, so these are from Nada Notes, but I'm probably going to change them. Not the insert, just reprint and redo them again, because I don't like the way they look right now. And so I'm probably going to do that. I think I need to just do... Let's see. Another place I want to look at is my hobonichi weeks and my yearly goals to see what else I can add in here. So I'm just looking at those real quick. What else? Alright, so like I've said before in my weekly plan with me's, I'm really liking this list that I've decided to add to the sidebar, because it's like, it gives me goals that I can pick and choose when to do, as long as I get them done throughout the week. And that kind of like spontaneous productivity really gives my brain the dopamine, and I don't know why exactly. I'm sure somebody will know why, but just like, hey, you need to do these things, but you get to pick when. I don't know, it's just very satisfying. Also, I want to go ahead and kind of close that for now and go into my rings for the weekly, because that has changed. And put in some more of those canceled stickers. So Alright. Then we'll kind of, how do I want to do this? I think just use the edge of the sticker book for now, because I'm not trying to figure out where everything is. But I'm not going to be tracking these things because I'm not going to be at work those days. So that is going to be what I'll do in the weekly for my rings. I don't think I have anything else, and I'm not going to use a daily in here since I'm already kind of recording what I'm doing in my my daily page of my hobonichi hone. So But yeah, I think that'll be it for now. What I am going to do is put these little X's on the stuff in the monthly, just so I have it covered everywhere that this stuff is not happening, in case I have questions about it later. Alright, so that is a little update, and now I'm gonna start working on freelance work, and I'll come back when I have some more updates for you. This is my commonplace book. I've been working on this, just getting through some more of this book that I'm reading, and honestly it's starting to be like a transcribing situation because the information is just so interesting to me. As you can tell, like, I have fallen down a rabbit hole, and I've done 30 pages of commonplacing with this one book, or I'm sorry, 31 pages of commonplacing with this one book. But it's been interesting, and I'm finding it really valuable, so I'm gonna keep going. And yeah, so I will be back later. Okay, now it's a couple hours later, and I have been doing a few assignments for freelance, so I want to put down this sticker from the Prairie Planner to kind of note that I've been doing that. And I know I'm gonna keep doing it, so I'm not gonna like finalize the arrow just yet, if that makes sense. I'm gonna write in my highlight for today because I mean, it's like 7:30 at night, and I don't really imagine anything else will happen that's considered to be a highlight for me, and so I'm just gonna fill that out. And yeah, I think that's it. Alright, it is now a couple hours later, and I did end up stopping at 9 o'clock. It's currently 9:02, and I finished up those. I didn't completely finish all of the freelance work for that, but I got to a stopping point I'm comfortable with, so yeah. And then I'm gonna go to my daily over here and mark off that I at least worked on some of these. So I'm gonna mark them off because I did do a large part of what was required for those. And then I think I'm gonna migrate this because it's already 9 o'clock and my head's been hurting, so I know I'm not gonna get 2 hours of that done today. I'll do it tomorrow. And then I need to wash my makeup brushes, and then the rest is like digital cleaning, so I think I'll do that while I watch some YouTube. And journal about my very short and happily uneventful day. So yeah, that is going to be, I think, what I'll have done in my planners today. Alrighty, hello everyone. It is now Tuesday at 5:30 in the evening, and I am just now kind of sitting down to like log everything for today. I really haven't been productive. I have not even done anything with a daily. I've just been trying to look over our budget for the month, so I'm a little behind on that, but that's generally what I've tried to do all day today, and watched a lot of Criminal Minds. So I'm thinking, I learned today that Wednesday we will also be off of work because of the ice Here in Mississippi, we can't, like, literally we can't drive in it. It's too slick. And so what I'm going to be doing is I have this packet of Tomoe River paper here, and I'm just gonna like rough sketch a line and cut it in my paper cutter and like cut a square over and put it over the 2 work days, if that makes sense, so I can like write over them, because I don't have like really room to undo or to add in the things that actually happened without writing over them. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. And I did spend a lot of time last night just kind of like, I was printing inserts and cutting them and getting them prepared, because I'm kind of in a weird funk with my rings right now, because I think it's because I'm not working and like I don't have a place to carry it to, so like I'm like, why do I even have these? So I think to like try to remedy that feeling, I was kind of redoing some inserts that I didn't like the way they were cut before, or I was making sure that anything that was a little wonky got fixed by reprinting it, and just doing some housekeeping in the rings, if that makes sense, to try to like make sure I don't get too jaded with it. So yeah, that's what I was doing last night, other than kind of updating some inserts and things like that, but I wasn't really planning per se, so I didn't pick up the camera to film because there really wasn't anything going on. I was just trying to make sure that the inserts I have in my rings are just not as wonky as they were. All right, so I'm gonna like write over this square with what I did on Tuesday and Wednesday. And to do that, I need to remember what I did on Tuesday and Wednesday. So let me check. I mean, I know what I did, but like, I don't know. I wasn't really... Wait, today's... Wow. See? This is what happens when I don't, like, I check out of the world. I'm like talking like I need to plan, or I need to write down what I did on Tuesday so I can get ready for today. But today's Tuesday, Tori. Oy. So I was thinking I would get one of these emojis. I'm trying to be gentle with my hands because I just repainted my nails and they're not quite dry, but I'm too impatient. So I was thinking I would do... I'll do this one in the washi tape because I've used pretty much everything except for that. So I'm gonna write this down on Monday night. Okay. So for Tuesday, we woke up at around 9. So I think what I'll do... How do I want to do this? I don't want to make 2 like flaps, if that makes sense. I just want to have the whole square be one thing, because I don't want to have to like have too many elements stuck to the page. So I'm just gonna do a little line for the days. Whew, okay. It was kind of wonky, but it'll be alright. We woke up at like 9. And I made some orange crescent rolls, which are yummy because my husband asked for them. And I got some baking emojis for that somewhere in here. Here we go. We'll do the one with the tray. Alright, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit for you. There we go. And I've literally been budgeting and like working on planner inserts and stuff since after 10 o'clock probably. That's probably quite sad to admit. I'm sure other people have the easiest of times doing their budgets, but not a small tie, I'll tell you that much. Okay, so put this one here. All right. And then, so that's probably until 5:30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, pretty much. Alright. Now I'm gonna get some washi to tape this down. Oh, my fan is blowing away. It is so cold in Mississippi that like our heater is, I would say, like not struggling, but I don't think our heater has to contend with temperatures this cold. Like we were in the negatives this morning, and that rarely happens down here. So yeah, we've just been trying to keep the temperature low so that we don't overpower our power like substation, but also we've been trying to make sure that we stay warm as well. So I have like a space heater on at my feet and then a fan on at my face. And all I have to add into this is just saying that we're watching or I was watching Criminal Minds. What I think I'm gonna do though is I kind of want to note that these are snow days, so I think I'm gonna use this big snowflake that fits with this washi and kind of put it in the middle right here, and then put like there we go. So like I understand why this happened the way it did, if that makes sense. All right, for Tuesday, it's not over yet, so I don't think I'm gonna do the highlight just yet. And I wanted to put in the watching thing, so I'll use, I'll use one of these script stickers. I was going to use like a little TV, but I'm trying to get some of these used up here. I'm almost done with this sheet, so alright, I did the budget update, so that's one thing. Yesterday, did take my meds. I did not, well, yeah, I'll give it to myself. Didn't do everything I wanted to do grooming-wise, but let me zoom you back out so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, today has been just a tidy so far, and then, so, now that that's kind of caught up to where I'm at, should I put another piece of washi there? I think I like that I can just flip it up and see what I was supposed to be doing. So, I don't think I will, but I'm just afraid it's going to fold on itself or something. So, alright, there is the hobonichi. And I figured I would show kind of what I added. I did add in my monthlies back into the finance section of my rings that I took out because I am trying to be better about my budget. So I have like monthlies here along with the check register from Plan with B. So I updated everything from the beginning of the year, and just to see where the money's going, get on top of that again. I have added in some dailies that I haven't really talked about. I purchased some new ones because I was, not that I'm getting bored of the Haru Plans ones, but I just want to, you know, add a little variety. So I did end up purchasing these dailies from Perfectionism Prints. And these are from Simple and Trendy Co. And I like that it has the schedule and you have your checklist, but you have a bigger space for notes. And then I just like the really big headers on the ones from Perfectionism Prints. Like, I like that style, but I didn't print them very correctly, as you can see, but that doesn't really bother me. Then I added in, what I did do is I replaced the habit tracker insert because I didn't like the way it looked. So I changed it up, and where before it was kind of like I was trying to separate it from like home and personal or whatever the heck I was doing, it didn't make sense to my brain. So for this one, I changed it to like monthly and then quarterly. And so I changed it to that because I think that makes more sense, and I moved it back into the planning section so I can make sure that it's in the section I reach for the most, even though the home section, like, it was literally just right over here. But I don't know, I'm afraid I'm gonna like not keep up with it. So I also added in this chunk of inserts from Annalita Designs. This is her reading bundle, but it was the A5 size that I bought when I was using an A5 rings, and I just sized it down to 69%, so it's kind of like almost like an A6 size now. And that was honestly the best I could do without it being super shrunk. So I have a couple different things, and I actually saw this from Mandine. I don't know how to pronounce, like, I don't know if it's Amanda Ines things or Amandine's. I'll put the Instagram on the screen, but she did a really, oh my gosh, her rings are so cool to me. But she did a flip, and she was using some washi on the edges for kind of like a hole protector for her inserts. So I thought that would be cool and a way to use some washi that I don't use. So I did that on some of these just to try to, you know, help them stay a little longer. But I'm gonna try to fill this out and check out how these inserts work for me. Like, I really like the bookshelf insert where I could print out book covers of the books that I've read. And if I decide that I like it, I'll buy the bundle in the right size, I guess. But I don't know. I also think it's kind of cute that it's smaller. And so I'm on the fence about that. I'm just going to try to try it. I'm just going to see how it operates within my system that I already have going on here. I don't think I did anything else new other than update my, let's see if I can show you. Don't know that I can because it has people's info on here. Yeah, I can't. But basically I had an address and password log back here, but the address was weird. Like, the address insert was an A6 size for some reason. I don't know why I had an A6 size. I didn't mean to. So I reprinted it in personal, and it's just the address and contacts from Plan with B. And then I also have her password log one, just in case, like, I, for some reason, lose service somewhere and need to call somebody. I have the phone numbers of people. Like, I have some phone numbers memorized from when I was a kid, because cell phones they were a thing, but they were like the Nokia bricks with the snake on it, so like I was just taught to memorize contacts, and a lot of those numbers haven't changed, but the ones that have from when I was younger, I put in here. So because I definitely don't memorize them now. And just like, my boss contacts, in case I need to reach out to anybody at work and for some reason I need to use a different phone, stuff like that. So that's really all I have added in here. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs barking in the background. Need to do another canceled thing for the Wednesday as well. Honestly, like, I don't like when I have to cancel programs, but I think that was the best thing that could have happened, because I would have had to rush to Walmart before this program that I was planning on having on Wednesday to get it prepared, like get the materials, because I was banking on Tuesday being a day where I could get prepared, and I didn't have Tuesday, so I was stressing out about having to crunch all of that in on Wednesday morning. But now we have Wednesday off, and then we'll probably have Thursday, probably go back to work on Thursday, and then I still have that library tour. So yeah, there's not much else going on. I do need to just, do need to just exit this out, because that was on Wednesday and we don't have Wednesday. And also that. Yeah, so I have not made any dailies this week in here because I've not been at work to reference them, so I haven't used them. I think I also updated the library books insert. It was a little wide, so this side of it was getting frayed really easily, so I updated that and just wrote down all the library books that I've checked out this year. And there was something else that I did, but I can't remember. I don't know if I can share. Okay, no, I can't. I just made like a checklist for my oh, I did update this because I finally figured out if anybody ever has issues. Oh my goodness, near my dogs. If anybody ever has issues printing or trying to figure out how to print inserts, the Plan with B format of, like, if you have a printer that does duplex printing, prints on front and back, and you're struggling to get it to print correctly on both sides, I have figured out that you flip it on the short edge, you don't use you don't let it choose the paper source by PDF page size. you choose actual size. And this has been working for me, not just with Plan with B inserts, but for most inserts. I think the only ones that didn't really work for were the dailies that I showed you that were perfectionism prints. I'm not sure how I printed these, so I can't tell you whether, obviously I cannot share how the correct way to print them is because I don't know yet. But so I redid the, let's see, I redid my spoke to log, and then I also redid my appointment log and added in an extra one, because those are actually, like, the appointment log inserts are the ones I actually end up using, and I was surprised to see that. So that's really the updates. I usually do flips towards the end of the month once I get everything filled out and before I archive my month. So I'll share more in depth about how everything is going to go once I get there, and, share how the progress is with those reading inserts. They do stick out a little bit, so I do know where they are. I don't know. I might trim them down some more so that they don't stick out so bad. I think I might do that, because I was just trying to get them to... I don't think it would cut anything off. Yeah, I might trim them down so they don't stick out so far. But we'll see, because, reading log wise, I don't know if I like the Haru plans one too. I like being able to make bullet points of what I'm taking away and just do a little micro journaling of the book that I'm reading. So yeah, I don't know. But also, I don't have a space filled out for the book that I'm currently reading right now, so I can journal about it over here if I want to. I don't know. I just don't know. I feel like I'm cheating on the Haru plans inserts, but why does my brain have to make everything a competition? I feel like that's some internalized capitalism. But yeah, that's it for now, and I will check back in later when I am filling something out, I guess. So, toodles. Hey everyone, it is now Wednesday, and I am finally going back to work tomorrow. So, I'm gonna update my hobonichi and my rings for tomorrow. It is 7 o'clock at night on Wednesday night, and I'm just coming in to wrap up this video and kind of share some more of how I add into my planner of what I've been doing. Oh, that got folded. Don't like that. I did manage to get a few things done that I haven't added in. And then last night, I really feel like I did a whole bunch of nothing. But what did I do? I think I kind of went to bed a little earlier last night, but I was reading and listening to an audiobook. So let's see. I'm gonna note that a little bit here. All right. And then this morning I woke up pretty early to start working. So, but I did kind of feel like a zombie, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna use the zombie working emoji. And I had 2 cups of very strong coffee and could not wake up. I don't know what that was about, because I didn't go to sleep too late. Maybe it's I got too much sleep. I'm not sure. So and then I worked on my freelance work until about noon. And then I just watched some YouTube videos. If you don't follow Cindy Grintert Baldo on YouTube, I'm sure you do, but if you don't, you should. She came out with some great videos about how to plan and get things done even though you don't want to. And then I'm going to add in this sleeping Luna with her hair in rollers. I think that's really funny, because I did definitely take a nap. And I napped from about 1 to 3 because I could, and it's a snow day. Yeah, so I did. And then after that, I just had to do more work. The library I work at needed me to post that we were opening tomorrow. I do some of the social media work and I operate our website, so I needed to do that. And then I also needed to let the librarian in my department know that we were opening, so I had to call her. So I'm gonna use this little phone phone sticker from the Prairie Planner. All right, and then I basically just watched some more YouTube. So I'm gonna kind of have that on there, like so. It's a little in the middle of things, but that's okay. And I only did that for like a little bit, and then I started reading my commonplace book that I'm trying to get through so I can finally turn it back in, because it's a library book and I am taking my precious time getting through it, and I don't need to. So all right, and then, so I think, let me fill this in. Tuesday I did meds. Today I have not tidied. I haven't done our dishes or any laundry or anything because our utility company has asked people not to use excess energy. So that's kind of why I haven't done that. I did finish a book, and then I still haven't done that stuff, but that'll be okay. And then we're actually closing at 5 on Thursday. I'm gonna just put in a little to-do header here to mark that I need to shelve, which I won't take this to work with me, but still being able to check it off always feels good. And I want to check in with the school about the library tour, because now that they've missed school for almost a week, I don't know that this is still happening. So I just want to check in with that teacher. And yeah, all I have left to do would be do my gratitude, and that's going to probably be I'm gonna just say more time at home to read. And then follow up with my tracker over here. And that will be the hobonichi. So all I have left to do in here is journal about my day, which, I mean, not much really happened. So I'll probably just lay down the washi that I'm trying to use up this month, which is the purple pineapples that I used in the first week back. I'll just lay some up here and then just like journal about what I did today, which was a lot of not much. So then I want to go over into my rings, and one of the inserts that I replaced that I didn't, like I forgot to share, was that I replaced and redid the, this is the Elle's Essentials and Paper Test Designs collab. This is the 3-month fold out that's undated, and I printed it front and back, so it's 6 months. And that's what I do my forward planning on. And so I didn't slit the holes this time, and then I did more of that washi to try to just reinforce what I could, and I replanned everything, and it just looks so much neater and so much prettier, and I'm so excited about it because it's more it's just cleaner and it's more true to what the plans actually will be. So yeah, I'm excited that that's better and it's not falling out of my rings, because I will say that when I slit my fold outs, they do tend to get a little sketchy real quick. So I'm slowly learning that I don't need to be doing that. I'm gonna add in here that we don't work. I'm just gonna like write over it with 5 over my work hours. And then let's see, that's still relevant. I'll write in February calendar here. And then I need to check our Discord channels. And I think that will be it. And then I'll just make my daily tomorrow as the day starts. I don't like planning the night before. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. It just depends on my mood or like how overwhelmed I feel. But lately I haven't been vibing with the whole plan it the night before. I don't know why. And so yeah, that's what the weekly's looking like so far. So yeah, I have a whole 2-day work week, and that's if this library tour still happens. If it doesn't, then I just have a 1-day work week. But yeah, I think that's it for this week, and I'd love to speak with you all in the comments below if you want to share what you've done this week, whether you went to work because you live in a place that did not get snow or ice, or what you did with your snow days, if you got any. Feel free to drop them below. I'd love to speak with you all, and I hope if you made it this far, first, thank you for spending some time with me, and I hope you'll consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed to my channel, and giving this video a thumbs up to help me grow, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!